What's up guys, Coach Sil here with Ask Coach Sil, and here I'm at Sphinx Nutrition with my boy Larry, and we're going to answer a bunch of questions for what I take as supplements and why you should take whatever supplements that we're going to review. Again, the goal is keep it simple. You heard keep it simple stupid, keep it stupid simple.
Try not to think about it.
That's right, and no one size fits everybody. So take this with a grain of salt. This is what I take, and I'm going to review what I take and why. All right?
Perfect.
Thanks. What's up guys, Coach Sil here with Ask Coach Sil, and I get this question a lot. What kind of supplements should I take? Yada yada yada. I get it all the time. So we're going to go over a bunch of supplements. I'm missing only probably one supplement here. That's probably back there somewhere, but we'll talk about that later. Number one, first and foremost, if your nutrition sucks ass, then you shouldn't be worried about supplements. So if you eat like crap, like this morning I had 4 donuts for breakfast, happens once in a while, but if you eat like that every day and you hit McDonald's and you're not eating real food, supplements aren't going to do very much for you. That's what they're called, supplements. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to go over a bunch of different ones I take and why. So fish oil, take it all the time because I'm 35 and I'm getting old there, and the joints are feeling it from the lifting. So this really helps keep inflammation at bay, and a great health supplement I take literally every day. A tablespoon in the morning, and I'm good. Second one I take, and Larry put me on this right here because I was talking about magnesium. So Larry has this complex here, and it has, I believe, 5 or 6 different magnesiums built in. It's a complete complex of magnesium supplement. I take 2 before I work out, and then 1 before I go to bed. Most of you guys take magnesium before you go to bed to help you sleep. It does increase melatonin secretion, but it has a lot more benefits in terms of muscle cramping and function in training.
Well, the extreme would be fibromyalgia, and that's actually one of the ingredients. So it's helping your body relax and do its thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Vitamin D, almost all you guys are deficient in vitamin D. That's for damn sure. So I take about 4,000 or 5,000 IUs a day. 1 pill is 1 IU. So I take 4 or 5 pills a day in the morning.
A little FYI, I know a nurse that takes 10,000 in the winter, 5,000 in the summer, so it's important.
And that's a good point. So with supplementation and nutrition, there is absolutely no one size fits all formula. So you got to find out what works for you. If you're fortunate enough to go to a clinic and get a blood panel and understand what you're sensitive to and what you're deficient in, that's probably the best approach you can take, and that way you won't piss your money away. You'll be taking the supplements that you need and not the ones that you don't, okay? A basic whey isolate protein. I like these guys right here, the New Zealand whey, and this is the, what's this company?
It's from ATP out of Quebec.
ATP, yeah, out of Quebec. So ATP, it's a pretty clean brand, well priced. It's a basic whey isolate. I like it. I tell people, people want to ask me, hey, I want to gain muscle, how much protein should I be taking in? And the general rule, it's been like this for a while. There's a ton of research, and actually new research came back to support it. 1 gram per pound of lean body mass, so not your body weight. So 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass.
That's very important. A lot of people don't say the word lean.
Yeah.
If you're 400 pounds, some of the guys that
you're not taking 400 grams of
grams,
protein.
that's going to shut down your organs. So it's very important. 1 gram, at least maybe 1.5 if you're an Olympic athlete,
right,
per lean pound.
Yeah, so if you're training harder,
Yep.
right? So if you're 200 pounds and you have 10% body fat, you're pretty lean, 200 pounds of 10% body fat. You subtract that, and then you're hitting 180 grams of protein.
Exactly.
Cool. Branched chain amino acids, they've been getting a bad rap lately. Some research is coming out saying that they're not as beneficial as we think. I call bullshit. I'll stick to my bro science.
Yep.
No. But there's a lot of research that has been done on the benefits of amino acids. If you are training on a regular basis and you're doing intense work, amino acids definitely help with muscle breakdown and muscle repair. So I would take this. I find it more beneficial in the summer too, when I'm losing a lot of water in training, because we work outside a lot and do a lot of stuff outside. So amino acids in the summer are key for me. In the winter, I am a little lazy with them, but if you're trying to bulk and gain muscle, this you're taking and sipping on pretty much throughout the day. It's going to increase in energy.
Yeah, just not doing the during the workout. It's all day long. Lots of people are coming to see me that actually have been helping them still with adrenal failure, diabetic issues, losing fat, repairing muscle. for those of you who are actually showing up in the morning and on a fasted sort of a diet, have this in your water so you will not convert all these mussels to sugar. Your bodies can use these instead.
Okay, so yeah, so that's a good point. One of the podcasts coming up is going to be on intermittent fasting and training in a fasted state, which is a very popular way of losing body fat out there. So training in a fasted state is beneficial because you're kind of burning fat, and it's a lower intensity workout you're doing in the morning if you choose to do that. I'm not a morning workout guy, so that's not me. But yeah, this would definitely be a good idea if you're training in a fasted state. Greens. Muscle Farm greens, this is what I take personally, just because I like Muscle Farm.
I do as well.
They're cool.
Yeah.
But organic greens, superfoods, they're almost all the same, right? I mean, you see the ingredients in these things, and the superfoods are organic greens. So get some greens in there. I don't eat enough vegetables, that's for damn sure. So I supplement this in the morning. For my breakfast, I pretty much
One
have
scoop
this.
is maybe 6 salads, that sort of thing, and it's concentrated. The only difference that I've found that is not that often, you see this still, is that some of the greens have sugar in it.
Okay.
So pay attention to the label. If it has sugar, maybe you can have it as a post-recovery, but be careful, those of you who are diabetic.
Okay, so that's a good point. So my greens and protein, usually it's a breakfast if I'm on the go, or I'll have some eggs or egg sandwich. Talking about sandwiches, go-to bread here, B28, a high protein bread. This has 14 grams of protein per slice. That's messed up. So you freeze it, you put it in the toaster. You can have 1 slice of bread or 2 slices of bread for 28 grams of protein with an egg sandwich in the morning. Boom, killer breakfast.
Yep.
Right?
Some of my clients who just have a peanut butter sandwich is really no value, but if you do have this that has protein in it, a little bit of peanut butter on it, now you got your protein in the bread, so it makes life easy.
There you go. And finally, I didn't put it up here by mistake, creatine. I take creatine every single day. I take the old school monohydrate, and I take a lot of it. I take 15 to 20 grams of creatine a day. The only reason I do that is because I drink I drink 6 liters of water a day. But the only reason I do that is because I have it. I bought it a long time ago, and it lasts forever. Like $30 creatine will last you a year almost.
Yep.
So there are better brands out there, and there are better formulas that you only take like 1.5, 2 grams a day, and the absorption rate is insane. I take the classic monohydrate where it doesn't get absorbed as fast, so I do have to take that 15 grams. It's almost comparable to taking a 1.5 high absorption rate creatine. You're paying maybe $50 for the creatine as opposed to 30, but the absorption is killer. So you have to take this much.
There's a new creatine alkaline, which a lot of my female clients who I'm getting ready for weddings, trips, and bodybuilding, they don't really want the mass that Sil is interested in, a little bit of water retention, so you can go alkaline or acidic, you can load it, you can unload it. The bottom line, please drink your water.
Yeah, and with the creatine, people are against it because of the water retention, and that's been going on for 30 years now, this debate. It really depends on the person. I don't retain very much water on creatine, but I also don't eat like an asshole. I'm not eating like a bag of ground beef jerky just so I can get my protein up. So if you're eating a ton of sodium, you are going to retain water. If you're eating a ton of carbs, you are going to retain water. So, it's not the water, it's the base of the pyramid, it's your nutrition. That's the most important first.
Keep steady.
And then all these guys come into play and help complete the game. Cool? Anything you want to add?
That's it, Sil.
That's what I take. Anything else? Oh, if you're over 30 years old and you're a male, what I recommend, I started taking this, 2 weeks ago, DHEA. Come see Larry for some DHEA. I'm putting my dad on it. He's excited. It helps with energy, anxiety, depression, sex drive. It regulates your hormone levels. As soon as you hit 30,
absorb food better as well. The enzymes.
Metabolism, weight loss, all that good stuff. But when you hit 30 and you're a male, DHEA levels, research shows that it plummets quite rapidly. After 35, it just tends to crash in a lot of males. If you're not sleeping well, if you're drinking, if you're smoking, you're pretty much in the shitter. So you definitely need that.
Not for the girls. They're not going to thank yourself. When the estrogen starts to pool, they're not going to thank you.
So DHEA is not definitely something that women wouldn't be taking, but if you're a dude over 30, that's something that's going to definitely help overall in terms of lifestyle.
Yeah, I've got people that spread it out through the daytime, 1, maybe 4 times, 3 times. I have MMA fighters that take all 4 before a workout, so you can just experiment.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Keep the questions coming.